I was president of one of the fraternities at Cal State Northridge, and I used to get calls from Dean Peckham on Saturday morning and Sunday morning at like 8:30 in the morning because one or more of the fraternities had had some kind of indiscretion and I was being called on the carpet to explain our misbehavior. And of course, I never told my parents that the dean was calling me for that, so they were under the impression that I was a very important person to the management of the college because a dean would call me almost every weekend and ask me to come down to college to help him. So it worked for me. I hope I helped the dean get the things done that he wanted to do because it seemed he went from there to just tremendous amount of success with the university.
Few individuals affiliated with Cal State Northridge are as beloved as Dr. Edmund Peckham. The son of two teachers, Ed learned the value of education and mentoring at an early age. With a bachelor's from Brown and a master's and PhD from Harvard, Ed began his service to San Fernando Valley State College in 1967 as Dean of Student Activities and Housing. Ed was faced with the difficult task of initiating, from the ground up, a comprehensive program to improve student life on campus.
I think Ed's ability to get along with almost everybody was probably his main tremendous strength. He was able to deal with people in almost any venue and come out looking like everybody's friend.
By 1969, he was named Dean of Students, and in 1985, he was named Vice President of Student Affairs. Ed was an active administrator, attending countless associated student government meetings, emceeing campus events, and advising many student clubs and organizations.
When we think about campus spirit, we think of Ed Peckham. He was a pretty colorful person. He drove a yellow convertible vehicle, I think it was a Pontiac, and he'd ride this thing in the homecoming parades. He just had a lot of color about him and about his involvement with students. And was, I think, a great friend to students across the campus.
Although Ed retired in 1991, he and his wife Dory remain close to the university. He and Dory are longtime season ticket holders for Matador Athletics and are loyal supporters of the library and the arts. Ed was named Honorary Lifetime Director of the Alumni Association and was instrumental in helping the association create and enhance its support for current students through its legacy and first-generation scholarship programs. In 2000, Ed was presented with the university's inaugural A Maritime Merit Award, which the Alumni Association renamed in 2008 as the Dean Edmund Peckham Award, to honor Ed's impact on 5 decades of student life at Cal State Northridge.
I mean, I think I go back 43 years with Ed. That's a long time. I don't think I'm going to go through with anybody else for 43 more years in my life.